And now Stephen Kwan.
For Cleveland, the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
And that one is downstairs. And the home opener is underway. And a foul ball. Base knock center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Takes it to the bag himself and doubles him off. So in now for Cleveland, Will Brennan. Lee. And that is the inning. Back in Minnesota. And towing the slab in this one, Tanner Bybee. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Bottom of the first. And now for the Twins, Byron Buxton. There's a strike. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? That one felt good. It's 1-0. So up next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Check swing, and he went 0-2 now. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. Here's Royce Lewis. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Brennan makes the grab, 2 down. Here's Trevor Larnach.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Larnach.
And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
That clips the corner.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Upstairs.
Nope, that's the ball. 2 ball, 1 strike.
Well struck left field. That's back. Bang! He sends it into the second deck. And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0. Here's Carlos Correa. And that's in for a strike. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. Back at Target Field, top of the 2nd. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Carlos Santana. Paddock back to work. Lee makes the grab. One pitch and one out. Here comes Lane Thomas.
Center fielder, number 8, Lane Thomas.
Paddock, a 6'5" righty, 215 pounds, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2015. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next pitch misses outside, and it's 2-1. Check swing, called strike. One out, bases empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit, and that keeps the inning going.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And there's a ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Manzardo off of first with 2 away. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the catcher comes up to him. Ryan Jeffers. Ground ball left side. Ramirez sends it to first, and quickly one away in the second. So here's Bader now. That's a strike across the top of the zone. And that one wrapped foul. One down, base is empty. And that's in the dirt. And the count 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Quan under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And next for Minnesota, Brooks Lee. That one pushed to the left and foul. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. Ball one there. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that one off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Line drive. Brennan makes the play, and that is that. New inning getting started. Stepping up for the Guardians, Daniel Schneemann.
Second baseman, Daniel Schneemann.
Swinging a foul straight back. The wind of the pitch. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Hey, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That one ripped right center field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
Throws to first in time. Out on the sac bunt. Now the left fielder, Steven Kwan. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Buxton makes the play. Runner tags from third. In there safely.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
And first offering is fouled off.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
To the right side, Julian. And he's out on the tag. That's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Edouard Julien. That clips the corner.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Thomas sizing this one up. And it's caught for the out. So the lineup flips over. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. He's already homered in this game. And takes low for ball one.
Ball one, no strikes.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Twins,
Matt Wallman, the next twin up to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
First offering, and it just misses. Runner takes off. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Man at first, one away. Out there to center. Thomas coming on. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. And there are 2 outs.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Throw. Save.
One and one.
In the dirt, but kept close. He throws down to second, but he scrambles back to the bag. Outside low. Now 2 balls and a strike.
One strike.
On the ground to the left. Zips it to first, and that is the inning. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now it's going to be Will Brennan. The right-hander back to work. And
That's a
ball
ball.
one.
You know, these Guardians,
Counts
to
1-0.
put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana.
The first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Breaking
Ball
ball
one.
misses down and away. The Twins leading by a run, top half of inning number 4. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground, right side. And 2 away
He's
now.
out.
Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Late on that fastball.
Something I'm noticing
0-1
in this
the count.
one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
0-2 is the count.
2 outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And they'll do it again. Next
Ball,
pitch
that's it.
inside, and that is ball 1. Fights it off. He'll see another. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is ready to go. Bottom 4. Now it's the DH, Trevor Larnach. And that clips the inside corner.
0-1.
And there's a foul ball. Way high.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Stays alive. Breaking ball
That's
inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Gets a piece and stays alive. Into the outfield, base hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat. Now Correa up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Kwan makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher,
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. First time up, he grounded to third. And that's in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating
That's ball 2.
based off the trajectory,
2
get yourself into
no
scoring
strike.
position.
That's ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That's to third. The throw to second is offline. First and second, one out. And now Bader up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Could use a ground ball here. Up it in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, out, 3, double play. And the inning is over. We go to the top of the 5th, digging in, Kyle Manzardo. Manzardo goes 5 feet 11 inches, 24 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Paddock back to work. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
And that one fouled off.
That's ball 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Here's a 2-2. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field.
Yes, solid.
Bang!
Bang!
He'll touch them all. And we're all square. It's 2-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now, Bo Naylor. Swings and chases a low one there.
You know, these Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Buxton moves under it. Makes the catch for the out.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And a foul ball. That one to first. Julian. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. And that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Brooks Lee.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Inside, just missed. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely, it's a leadoff double in the 5th.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Ripped into center, base hit. Thomas whips it in quickly as the go-ahead runner pulls up at third.
Everything came together for him. Pretty good spot. Hard.
New pitcher now, Cade Smith.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Buxton up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Lee on third, Julian at first with no outs. Check swing, but he went too far. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next offering is downstairs. Runners on the corners, no outs. That one down the line, and foul ball. Got him swinging. Huge strikeout there.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallman. Both 2 in this one. In the dirt.
0-1.
No advance. Good job behind the dish. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. And that's downstairs. And 1-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a liner, base hit out of the right center field. In comes the runner from third, and it's an RBI single. 3-2, they take the lead.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
0-1
Lewis stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Foul ball there. Good job to fight that one off. Strikes through that one. It's a strikeout. Now here is Trevor Larnach. He's already homered here in this one. Yeah, that's fouled off. Move to first. Wallman gets back easily. This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Got him. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back in Minnesota. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Late on that fastball.
Y'all are come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
It's through for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now it's Jose Ramirez, and that's in there at the knees. Outside.
Yep, that ball went out.
And the count even 1-1. With the tying run on at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Paddock checks over to first, and he's back. And that's
inside
off
ball.
The inside edge. And that's ball 2. Just missed.
Outside.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Brings it in, and there's one down. Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Looks like extra bases. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now a chance for Carlos Santana. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning-ending double play, Boog.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And that one is inside. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Kwan over at second. Brennan over at first with one away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Lane Thomas, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Got him swinging for the kill. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Well, we go bottom 6, and here comes Carlos Correa. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's one of... Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th.
Nope.
Just missed.
1-1.
Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Now the left fielder, Harrison Bader. That to right. Brennan settles under it. Makes the grab. And that'll do it. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the Guardians DH, Kyle Mansardo. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swings through that one for strike 2. That missed inside.
That's inside.
Going to count 1 and 2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. And here's the catcher, Bo Naylor.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 54, Yanni.
And that one pulled foul. Fought off foul. Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. And the batter now, Daniel Schneemann, 1 for 2. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
And that is out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now for the Twins, Brooks Lee. Tim Herron comes on now.
Now pitching for Cleveland, number 29, Tim Herron.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1.
On paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side. Same side he throws from.
Here's the 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Line drive. And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit.
Rudder takes off, lays down a bunt to the right side. He takes it on his own. They get him, but it was pretty close.
Really nice technique right there to get that sack mark down. Advances that runner up another base. That was his job. He got it done.
Now before the pitch, he looks him back. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with 1 gone. 2 on, 1 out. And now the right fielder, Matt Wallner.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That's a ball.
That one missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Martinez sizes this one up. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Royce Lewis, the next Twin up to hit. A new pitcher in the game, Paul Sewell.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
First pitch swinging.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter.
Buxton on the run. Squirts away a little bit. Buxton up to second. Runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position. Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. One runs in. The second run scores, and they take a 3-run lead.
Nicely done. Brings home two. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Larnach stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Lewis off of first with 2 away. Next pitch misses. Ball 2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos.
Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. That one drilled left field. Kwan makes the catch, and that will end the inning. We go to the 8th. So in now for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
And there's the ball. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch misses inside, and the count is 2-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Buxton sprinting after it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. 2 down, base is empty. Jose Ramirez. Digs in now.
For the Twins, number 37, Louis Bartlett.
First pitch misses.
That's inside.
Bartlett, 27 years old, and he's playing today in his home state of Minnesota. The other way, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there.
Base hit, coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Save!
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now here is Carlos Santana. Buxton moves under it, and that's the 3rd out. Back at target field. Now at the plate, Ryan Jeffers.
The catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
Seawald back to work. Hard hit left side. Throws across the diamond. One up, one down. Now the left fielder, Harrison Bader.
The left fielder, Harrison Bader.
Robert to right field, way back, gone. A massive home run. And they add on. It's 6-3. This is Willie Castro. Started after it. Appeal to third. Didn't go. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
1-1.
And a rope into center field, base hit.
Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle.
The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Joey Cantillo.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
That's outside.
That's a ball.
Ball one. And there's a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Castro leads off first with one away. Got him swinging. And the runner stays where he is. Here's Byron Buxton. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. In the dirt, but kept close. On a strike, the pitch. Hot shot to third. Fires over to first. That takes care of Buxton. That's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the ninth, stepping up for the Guardians. Angel Martinez.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 59. Come on.
And that one fouled off. Duran, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against it.
He wins every pitch. And for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches. Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control and command that day, you pretty much forget about it.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Jeffers hauls it in, and there's one away. Next to hit, Kyle Mansardo.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
Castro makes the grab for the second out. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail. And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Daniel Schneemann, 1 for 3. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-1.
They're down to their final strike.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talked about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
This could end it. In the dirt, and that's ball 1. Started to go after it. Now we'll look down to third. Nope, he held back. 2 outs. Liner, base hit. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Back-to-back base hits. To me, it's just a really controlled. Balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stay disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. And that's outside. And a count now 2-0.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Tying run at the plate. On the corner for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Got him, and that's the ball game. 6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying